This is June 2014's cash budget exam question. So have a look at the one about more and have a read of it yourself. So press pause before I start doing it. Okay, so we've got 5 months. We have sales, purchase of sales, and overheads. Now we're going to make a cash budget between July and September. So you've got some information here that helps us work out which months gets paid and get received and which month. So first of all, it says all sales are on credit. So that means none of the sales are for cash. And it says it is expected that 40% of customers will take advantage of a cash discount of 2.5% that more will offer and will pay in the month of sale. So 40% of them, of these sales, will be in the month that they're taken out, but they'll not pay all of it because they get a cash discount of 2.5%, so they'll only pay 97.5%. So for example, the first month we care about is July, so we think about July. To get how much cash sales from July, we get 18,000. We times it by 0.4 to get the 40%. That get a cash discount, and then we times that by 0.975. It's 97.5%. So 18,000 times 0.4 times 0.975 gives us 7,020. Yeah, so that will be in July. Then it says the remaining 60% is expected half will pay in the month after the sale, and the remainder will pay 2 months after the sale. So if I do 18,000 times the 60% and then half that, I get 18,000 times 1.6 times half. I get 5,400, and that will be once in August and once in September. Okay, and then if I do that for June as well, now I don't care about the people that are going to pay in June because my cash budget starts from July. However, I do care about the people that will pay a month later in July and 2 months later, so in August. So that will be 18,000. They're the 60%, but again, it gets halved for each month. So I do, June's was 15,000. So I do 15,000 times 0.6 times 0.5. So I get 4,500, and that will be in July and August. Then if I think of May's, I don't care about the ones that pay all their money in May. I don't care about the ones that pay in June. I care about the ones that take 2 months to pay, which is in July. So May's is 12,000. So they're the 60% that pay after the month, but only half of them, so they're the ones that pay 2 months later. So I do 16,000 times 0.6 times 0.5. So I get 3,600. And again, that would be paid in June, then the others are paid in July, and that's the one I care about. Okay, then if I look at August, I have 15,000. Now again, 40% will pay in August, but they'll get a 2.5 discount, so you times that by 0.975. So if my calculator 15,000 times 0.4 times 0.975, we get 5,850, and they pay in August, and then the rest pay either a month later or 2 months later. So 15,000 times 0.6 times 0.5, which I've already done there, so I'm just going to steal that into 4,500. So again, that will be in September and then in August as well, but I don't care about August for my cash budget. And finally, September's, the only one I care about for September is the actual payment in September. So September's is 12,000. 40% pay in the month, and you get a cash discount. They only pay 97.5%. So 12,000 times 0.4 times 0.975 gives us 4,680, and they pay in September. Okay, so that's the first one done. Next one. One supplier of Moore's purchases of goods for resale demands that he pays cash immediately. This supplier offers accounts for 10% of purchases. The other suppliers are paid 1 month after the purchase has taken place. So purchases, 10% are paid in that month, whereas 90% are paid a month later. So I'll deal with that one on a different piece of paper. So if we think about purchases, so May's, they either pay in May or a month later. So May or June, don't care about that. In June, 10% pay in June, 9% pay in July, so I care about that. So for June, the purchase was 7,000, and we'll times that by 9%. So 7,000 times 90% gives me 6,300, and that's paid in July. If I look at July's, 10%, so 8,000 times 10% is paid in July. The other 90% is paid a month later, so that's paid in August. If I look at August, so 8,500, 10% is paid in August, and the other 90% is paid in a month later, so that's paid in September. And if I look at September's, so 9,000, 10% is paid in September. The rest is paid in October, but I don't care about that for my cash budget. Okay, so I've got purchases sorted. Overheads, it says are paid in the month they occurred, so that's nice and easy. Moore intends to pay for a non-current asset costing 10,800 in September, so that's going to be a cost in September. Moore will take cash drawn to the business of 10% of the total cash received that month. However, this will never be less than 1,500. So he'll always take 1,500. However, he might take more than that. 10% of the total cash received that month is more than 1,500. He expects his bank balance to be 6,860 on the 30th of June 2014. Okay, so let's have a go at starting the cash budget.